Be kind to people, because you don't know if that one word that you've said or that one thing that you've done will be the one thing that would push them over the edge. Hello and welcome back to Everyday Matters with Tari. I'm here to give you lifestyle advice and tips to help you live your dreams, achieve your goals, and become the best version of yourself. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do, and don't forget to click the notification icon so you don't miss out on any of my updates. So today we'll be talking about ChaCha Eke's bipolar disorder. I'll be doing a reaction to her videos, the videos she posted on social media, and I'll also be creating some form of mental health awareness, some form of awareness about mental health disorder. In the first video, she said that she was over with her marriage was over and all of that. And the second video, she came up in the hospital saying that she had bipolar disorder, that her marriage wasn't ended. And there were so many other videos that came up. A brother came up, some friends came up to say that she wasn't talking out of her own mind, that she was being influenced by her husband to say the things. And then she came up, after she'd been discharged from hospital, she came up with another video to say that she has not been influenced by her husband in any way, that she actually has been diagnosed with mental health disorder. The major reason I'm talking about this today is because I think October is mental health month, and I think the 10th of October 2020 was mental health day. And a lot of people suffer from mental health disorder, mental health illness, without actually knowing, without actually recognizing that they've got mental health illness. Okay, because when you say mental health illness, what comes to people's mind is someone that's cuckoo, or someone that's mad, or someone that got something wrong with them. But the truth is that's not actually the case. Okay, research shows that 1 in 4 people would experience mental health disorders or mental health illness at one point in their lives or another. Okay, so this is really important. So if we're four of us in the room, which means one of us, or maybe more than one person, would experience mental health disorder at one point or the other. And it's no shame if you've got mental health illness. It's not a shame. It's something that happens. It's something that you cannot control. So many people suffer from mental health illness without actually coming out to say, because they're ashamed to say. Sometimes they don't even know they've got mental health illness. Okay, but then there are so many types of mental health illness. So bipolar disorder is just one of the many mental health illnesses that people have. Okay, so when you talk about depression, we talk about anxiety, those are mental health illnesses, but people do not actually know. Some people don't even know that when they're going through depression. Some people feel like, okay, I can't be depressed because maybe I'm a Christian, or maybe because I have all the money in the world, or maybe because I have family. No, that's not the case. Even if you have all those things, even if you're a Christian, or maybe people say because I'm an African, I can't be depressed, but that's not true. Okay, even though you are a Christian, even though you're an African, even though you have all the family around you, you've got friends, you've got a good life, you can still be depressed. Okay, there's so many things that can cause depression. So maybe you're going through something, you're expecting something from someone, or you're expecting a deal to go through. Maybe you're going through emotional trauma at home. These things can cause emotional depression. So it's really important that we know that depression, anxiety, so when you're anxious about things, you're always unusually anxious. I know that there are times that we're expecting something and we're anxious. That's completely normal. But sometimes people just get anxious over everything for no reason. They're anxious, they're in the house, they're anxious, outside they're anxious, and they start getting palpitations as well. Okay, so these are signs that that person has got mental health disorder. Another form of mental health disorder is unusual changes to your eating or sleeping habits. Okay, say for instance you sleep well, you eat well, and suddenly you're not able to eat or sleep for no reasons that you can't explain. Okay, you can't explain these reasons, but you know that you're not eating, you're not sleeping, and then you're losing weight for no reason. You know that something is going on in your head or in your mind. Post-traumatic stress disorder is another form of mental health disorder. Say for instance, something happened to someone in the past, especially people that have had, maybe people that have been in the army, they've been in war, or maybe something traumatic happened to them when they were children, or maybe when they were young, maybe they had a traumatic experience. You find out that even when they grow up, they still have memories of those things. They're not able to let go. They're still afraid. They're still worried. They're still troubled by those experiences that they've had. Another type of mental health disorder is OCD, so obsessive compulsive disorder. So you want to do one thing every time. You want something to be in a certain way all the time, so you are obsessed about something. So there are different types of mental health disorder. Now, if you know that you've got mental illness, what can you do to help yourself? Okay, so the first thing that you can do to help yourself if you've got mental illness is to speak up, okay? And for ChaCha Eke's case, that was exactly what she did. She didn't know she had mental health illness, but once she did, she spoke up. Okay, so it's good to speak up. Don't go announce like, oh, I've got mental health illness. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is speak to someone. Okay, so speak to maybe your partner, speak to your parents, speak to your family, and just let them know this is how I feel. Okay, you might not be able to explain how you feel, but you might not know exactly how you feel, but you just need to explain to them to say, you know what, this is how I feel, and they might be able to help you. You might just need maybe one nice word, one person to encourage you, one person to counsel you, and you'll be fine. Okay, so another thing you can do to help yourself if you've got mental health illness is to seek professional help. Seek professional help in the sense that sometimes you might need counseling from a counselor. You might need someone to counsel you over a certain period of time. I know one of my friends, she did a video not too long ago, and she was talking about how she had mental health issues. I'm not going to go into details because I know she'll be watching this video. I'm not going to go into details, but she had mental health issues for a while, and what helped her was getting the right people into her life. She got counseling, she got people, surrounded herself with people that could help her. So things like talking therapy can help a lot. So getting someone to check on you every now and again can also help. Okay, so you need to speak up, you need to speak out to the right people. There are many organizations out there that could help you if you've got mental health issues. Okay, so you want to reach out to those people. And sometimes speaking to someone might not be enough, or speaking to a counselor, speaking to a family or to a friend just might not be enough. So in that case, you want to see, they might need to refer you to a psychiatrist, and there's no shame in it at all. Because if you don't go to a psychiatrist, then what's going to happen is that your condition is just going to deteriorate. Okay, so you want to go to a psychiatrist, a medical doctor that will help you, that will give you the right medications, that will help you. So people that go through depression, people that go through anxiety, people that have bipolar disorder. I mean, I know a few people that have got bipolar disorder. ChaCha Eke and being one. I don't know her personally, but she's come on the internet to talk about her bipolar disorder. Okay, so there's so many people that have got bipolar disorder, and one thing that actually helps them is taking their meds. Okay, so I know that sometimes the meds do have side effects, but you're better off taking them than not. Okay, for you that hasn't got mental health disorder, for you that hasn't got mental health and illness, what do you do to support those that have mental health disorder? The truth of the matter is, when someone has mental health disorder, it's not written on the face. It's not physical, it's in the mind. Okay, so you would never be able to know when someone has mental health illness or not. So what you want to do as a person generally is to just be nice. My husband will always say it's better to be nice than to be right. Better to be kind than to be right. Okay, so be kind to people, be nice to people, because you don't know what that person is going through. Okay, you don't know what I'm going through. I don't know what you're going through. So it's always it's always good to be nice to people. Don't be horrible. Don't be rude to people, because you don't know what they are going through. You don't know what's going on in their heads. You don't know what's going on in their mind. So just be kind. Say nice things to people. So someone might even come, the person might be in a bad mood. You don't have to react to them in that way. Okay, so just be nice. Okay, and also another thing I'll talk about is for you to reach out. Okay, so reach out to your friends, reach out to your family, because again, you don't know what they are going through. I remember in my first video, my very first video, I'll always refer to that video. I talked about mental health matters. Okay, and what I said in that video was for us, because it was just at the beginning of the pandemic at the time. And I said, you know what, let's reach out. Okay, because I was in a situation whereby I am now locked down in the house. I wasn't going out to work. I was working from home. I couldn't go out because everyone was scared. And I found out that being at home, being isolated like that, was beginning to affect my mental health. And I said to myself, you know what, if I feel this way, even though I had a job that I was doing from home, what about those thousands of people, millions of people that had no jobs? What about those people that have lost their jobs because of this pandemic? Okay, and I came out in that video and I just said, let's reach out. Send a text to your loved ones, give them a call, and just say, how are you doing? It helps to know that, okay, someone actually cares about me. Okay, so it's important that you reach out to your family, reach out to your friends, reach out to your loved ones, because just that one phone call, just that one text message, you could be saving a life. I got a text from someone 2 days ago. Was it yesterday? Now I can't remember. So many things going on in my head. But I got a text from someone yesterday, and it said, hello, how are you? I hope you're well. I'm like, oh my god, it's so nice. I felt so good that this person doesn't live in the same city as I do. Okay, but he just sent me a text to say, how are you? I'm like, really nice. I was so happy, and I said to him like, oh, this is so nice, I really appreciate this message that you've sent me, you know. And so things like that. So you don't know what the person is going through, so just reach out. Okay, mental health disorder affects millions of people all over the world. Okay, and 1 in 4 people would suffer mental health illness or mental health disorder at one point in their life. You might have suffered mental health disorder without even knowing. I might have suffered mental health disorder without even knowing. Okay, but when we do, how do we handle this mental health disorder? Okay, so when we do, how do we handle our emotions? How do we handle our minds? Okay, that's what's really important. Let's not shy away from the fact that we have issues with our mind. Let's not shy away from it. Seek help, speak to someone, seek help, and hopefully you'll be able to get help. Just a short video for me today, just to create some form of awareness about mental health disorder. It's really important that we know that mental health disorder is really, that affects a lot of people. And if someone has mental health disorder, it doesn't mean that person is mad, or maybe that person has done something wrong. It's something that just happens. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.